Hello. Is the game working? Yes, okay, it is. Hello. Hi, how's everybody doing? I've made a decision. I'm going to start over from the first day because I did a lot of thinking over the last couple days. It was last week, actually, since last time I streamed this. And I do think it'd be the smartest decision with kind of how chaotic everything is right now. And I don't feel like I'm adequately... Why is there a key in the moon? Doesn't matter. Anyways, so we're going to start from the first day again. I start a new game with the current lab rules. Yes. Hey, Angela. Why are you slowly fading in? There you are. Once did 100 good deeds. Hello, X. Wait. Was I X last time? Wasn't I you? Give you a warm welcome to the Lobotomy Corporation. I am Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role is an AI to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace, so please have no worry in speaking with me or asking any questions. If you've ever met an AI with a suave name, I was born from one of the wings of the world. It signifies that I am one of the best to exist in this age. I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you have a look too human to be an AI. Am I wrong? However, there's a great difference between us. I'm like pretty sure I wasn't X last time. Pretty sure I was you. Or was I V? I'm bound here. I gotta go to a place like you do. Step aside best on the gentle breeze. As you can see, the color of my hair is in the morning sky after a light shower. Don't worry about his joke. You can be no such person on this earth. Appearance designed to see the largest number of people possible. If the way I look pleases your eye, then I am working as intended. Moving on, artificial intelligence. And the vast majority of my work fields, I'm able to handle. Sorry, we're kind of just going to skip through some of this because I've read it before. I'm just rereading it real quick to see if I can test my memory. Is there anybody you'd like to know? I believe I said tell me about yourself last time, and she chastised me. That is not a bad thing to ask about. Let me put it this way. Your world is constantly growing and demand for energy is exponentially increasing as technologies advance. All conventional energy sources combined cannot sustain the world further. In search of a solution, we happen to stumble upon mysterious beings who we dubbed... Who's we? Abnormalities. Then we figured out that energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a special method. Twice the control environment and harvest energy from them. Our corporation became one of the wings of the world for this discovery that benefits humanity in two ways. Once you're fully placed into the role of a manager, you will be able to access all current information and abnormalities from the encyclopedia. Very important that you know and understand these things being successfully in position. For now, the encyclopedia pages lay blank, but it will be filled out little by little. This task of yours warrants dependence. You have joined the company at an opportune moment, by the way. I was looking for a way to prove harvesting promises. To support this, speaking of which, the new update system right before you arrived. That means the working conditions have been improved upon compared to those of your predecessors. Think of it as a small welcoming gift. Best of luck for us. I was about to mention you. You don't understand the concept of patience, do you? Oh, pardon my manager. I was talking to one of the other AIs that work here. I should introduce her to you. Our facility is a huge one, and I would have trouble managing on my own. So someone determined that there should be AI to assume head control of each department. If I were to be considered the cerebrum, they would be the cerebellum. Next, of course, I should be your most trustworthy and capable companion among all the AIs. Well then, shall we greet her now? The memories of all the Sephiroth are synchronized. I don't think it said that last time. I'm going to begin managing my moralities. Sure. I'm... yeah, I'm pretty sure it was you last time. Were you here last time? I don't remember. Oh, it's the same. Oh. Okay. Yeah, all progress is saved. Oh. What? Oh, yeah, okay. I have my bullets. I'm sorry, I'm strange. I'm confused right now a little bit. My brain's kind of like trying to remember how to do things. I wonder if these things under... I didn't realize you got bullets. Yeah, I literally just unlocked the white shield bullets, and then I was like, ah. I locked them because the Santa Claus guy caused my entire department to go crazy one time, so I thought it'd be useful. You get further than I thought. Well, I am built different, so. Does this thing even do damage? It does white damage. Ooh, you keep your ego stuff too. That's nice. I didn't realize that he has an ego gift, which is a crown of thorns. Excuse me, corn of thorns. Does this stuff underneath their name mean anything? The plucky newbie, like he's an earnest newbie. Does that like mean anything? I'll ask that at least. Or is it just like a tagline? It's based off their stats? Okay. Gives them a tagline? Fair enough. Doesn't one sin make people happier? Yeah. I probably shouldn't. With us having with me not equipping any weapons or anything, I probably shouldn't cause. Well, no. If I cause a meltdown, it should be no problem. Ordeal might be a problem, but a meltdown should be nothing. Excuse me. That'd be a good result. It has to be the maximum number of boxes, so it has to be full to get the brain back. I feel like I should work on like repression training. You know what I mean? Though it takes like, I feel like justice takes forever to level up. Like I feel like if I have like a bunch of ones that are non-escaping, I should just like work on stuff early on rather than waiting till later and trying to like spam out stats when I don't have access to an easy way to do it. I don't know. Can I not get Punishing Bird? Can we leave him in the dust? I don't like Punishing Bird. So can I like shield? Okay, so I can't. They have to be outside of a room to shield them. Okay, good to know. It doesn't. Right. I guess we'll finish day one out. I don't know if I sit in here staring at the same thing over and over again. I'd rather have at least old lady, Punishing Bird, old lady. Oh, was that? I think that might have been one of the ones I grabbed near the end there. I don't remember it too well. She's eternally never broken. Old lady. I think she does like black damage, if I remember correctly. I mean, she's like a known entity, so I might as well grab her. Face the fear, build the future. That is the motto of runner, whom referred to as A. Tell me if I choose one, what part of the motto do you prefer? Build the future. The future is inevitable, but ever undecided. One may simply lie atop the sand of the future. Purpose. Lobotomy Corporation, a inventive company. The harvesting technology we discovered such a... Please excuse my lack of vocabulary. It's simply remarkable. These technologies could be the salvation of mankind. With these, we will mold the future, creating brand new paths. I think the crazy part about Lobotomy Corp, you don't ever get to stop. Yeah. She was definitely one I just got like right at the end. And I didn't really do much with her, as you can see. She likes attachment stuff, if I remember correctly. As I remember correctly, I say as if that didn't just say there on the screen that she likes attachment stuff. All right, well, let's send the person I just hired to go see what the old lady's all about. She's Teth, so it's not that bad, honestly. Teth's only like level 2. Spooky. I really should give these guys some gear, huh? I don't remember you at all, but apparently I had you. So it's fascinating people, but after a long time, a curse has seeped into her tales. What happened to you? Did I remove you? I feel like I removed her. Or I got rid of her somehow, which I don't think is possible, so I don't actually know. Oh, Robert. All right. Teach me some more about you. All right. Route 0, black shapes form inside the containment unit, which we've decided to sub these shapes solitude based on the condition in which they form. When solitude piled up, it sucked a Paul when they entered the containment unit. Aura had to deal with the continuous white damage until the solitude and she fell off. Until it was gone, they could not move or do any work. Okay. Interesting. All right, it doesn't seem to be like that big of a deal. You know what I mean? If she goes a little crazy, because she doesn't escape. She just causes like issues in her own thing. I'm waiting to see what causes blue damage. I haven't met anything that causes pale damage yet. I've seen white damage, I've seen black damage, I've seen red damage, but I haven't seen pale damage. Hate you, interns. I love how we got Robert back, though. Robert rejoined us. He's just not bald this time. All right. All right. A gun. There's white damage, though. Might be both worth getting, honestly. Leveling up their sanity seems to be a smart thing to do, in my opinion. I feel like a lot of entities don't even do like temperate, or don't even do like red damage. They do a lot of them do their black, which does like red and sanity, or just white, which is just does sanity. At least the ones I've run into. Old lady. When someone enters a room, she'll try to fill that void. Of course, listening to her is a dangerous thing. She knows every story on Earth, even those that can't possibly exist. Our minds can't cope with such a thing. She could fry our brains in an instant. Interesting. Non-escaping entity, but she does have a Clyfoth counter. Examining awareness. Being able to hear the stories of old lady accounts. The floor and walls of the containment unit have cracked here and there. What does that mean? What power does the old lady have other than just telling stories? I have questions about the old lady, but there's no answers. All right, damn. Summer did a really good job here though, like almost full thing without only taking one hit. Too bad it doesn't not enough to manufacture anything. I'm trying to make the same mistakes I did last time, but it's kind of hard not to make the same mistakes. That makes any sense? Because I don't remember what the mistakes were. I know I want to like create better people early on before I'm having to deal with ordeals, and so I can kind of farm a little bit here these early days. Like, old lady's gonna be great to farm temperance work on. And then 1,000 sins, or 1 sin, 100 good deeds is kind of good for everything but instinct and regression work. Or instinct and repression work, excuse me, not regression. 40 and slip there a little bit. All right, let's finish day 2 up already. I got level temperance, level 3 out of that, was not too bad. All right, a bunch of ones I haven't seen before. Life is only granted to those who hold no fear of death. Based. It's a good day. Are you still shy today? You see a song in front of you. It's approaching, becoming more colorful by the second. Let's do this one. Greetings, manager. It marks 3 days now that you've worked here. The number 3 is a mysterious one. In age-old fables, it's common for a mysterious entity to appear and tell the protagonist to utter 3 wishes. Sadly, I am not a mage or a billionaire that can grant your wishes. However, I do happen to know what your predecessors wished for. There are many inspirations. Common among them was seeking of some kind of growth. Your name it, each had wanted to flower in a different way. Which of those would you want? Your future is determined by what you do at this moment. Currently, you work for Lobotomy Corporation. In our company, you will see things that cannot be seen. You will feel things that cannot be felt. You shall do impossible things. May your wish be granted. So you may be asking yourself, predecessors managed to fulfill your wish. I suppose what happened to the others is not important after all. But you promise to cheer you on for the journey to your final goal, though. I didn't think I would hit like new ones. Didn't think I was gonna hit unknown entities so quickly. It's interesting to me. I'm gonna grab someone with fortitude and prudence, because we kind of have some temperance and prudence people, but like we don't have anyone with fortitude, so I think that'd be useful. I should also probably start putting people with ego on. Like being able to keep all my guns is so fucking broken. Like Robertus probably can get that. Oh no, nobody can grab tough. Like Mary can take the bear paws. Take beak, I guess. And gear wise, we have a lot of white damage going on right now, so we kind of want things that are good for white damage. Harvest might be good. All right, that should be good. All right, what the hell are you? Oh, it's a samurai armor. That's neat. Seems pretty harmless. Seems probably a 10th level thing because it only has because all stuff costs like 3 and 12, which is what this did. This feels like an instinct thing. In my brain, this looks like instinct. Armor seems to have hundreds of years. It seems to have been used 100 years ago. Engraving on bottom states, life is only granted to those who hold no fear of death. Obviously, putting your armor on is forbidden by the company regulations. It's praying to be put on the armor for fun. Please look into this immediately. Okay. Interesting. Hello, Travis. Thank you for the hydrate. It's so weird. It's like I'm learning to play the game again for the first time. Kind of. The armor seems kind of harmless, though. I wonder what kind of damage it does, though. That's my question. I hope it doesn't do red damage. Alright. It does red damage. Oh no. Robertus, I'm sorry. I've killed you. Ah, well. A lot of red damage, too. Robertus. Yep. Well, good to know. Let's see. In level 14 place came over my work. They were found with their heads sliced clean off. Okay, so fortitude level 1. Oh, so Robertus would have died either way. Well, so you have to at least fortitude level 2 to interact with this thing. So Mary, I don't know what kind of work I was doing there. Mary, you're up. More was found to have artifact. It's made feel as if it was protecting them. Interesting. Maybe attachment then? Mary, you're up. Rest in peace, Robertus. We barely knew ye. You already died. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. I'm actually not too worried about him. I've become a terrible person. This game has made me into a terrible person. At first I cared about all of them, and now I just want to get my energy and go home. Crazy armor remains identified, but it's very least certain of the hated cowards. Interesting. Oofta. Alright, so I'm seeing that insight is not the correct way to go. Insight seems to do some good damage. Oof, makes my heart hurt. So high fortitude seems to be the go-to for this thing. What? I mean, I can't imagine this ghost armor is going to escape. You know what I mean? I imagine this is non-escaping entity. It looks like one to me, at least. All right, Mary, when you heal up, I'm sending you back in there for instinct work. Because like I want to learn more about this thing. Does that make me a bad person? Maybe. Oh, hey, look. It seems like if someone goes and works with an old lady, she gains her Clifroth counters back. Because she was down to 3, and now she's back up to 4. Oh, hey. You have a gift. That's nice. Or for forged hundreds of years ago. I mean, to be fair, like, we have like lots of armors that are forged hundreds of years ago. So like, I don't know. Armor's weirdly enough is like the main thing to survive. You'd think it'd be the one thing that gets destroyed very often, but armor seems to survive a lot more. Maybe it's because it's designed to survive. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. Okay, as you perform repression work, protecting them. Agent attached was ordered to continue engaging repression work with abnormal each time the persist ended, and physical damage to the agent. The result found that the effect was given. Oh god, it's not working. It's not scrolling correctly. Oh no. Okay, so don't do attachment work. Insta kills. The amount of repression work, the effect that firefighter provides will gradually become negative. Okay, and so they get positive effect for doing repression work on it, but then if they continue doing it, they will get negative effects for it. But it wants you to do at least some repression work on it. Interesting. All right, Mary, I'm gonna have you do some repression work on it to see what the fuck the game's talking about. Because it says it felt like found to which had the same couple of composition as the agent tried to say they feel as if they were being protected by them. Interesting. Does it like repression work? It seems to. Maybe not. I'm interested. The suit of armor has me interested in it. I definitely wasn't X last time though, so I'm kind of worried about that. Inspired bravery. Makes anything seem possible. Movement speed and attack speed +10. Hates cowards. Interesting. Oh yeah, okay, it just likes repression work. Interesting. I'm learning. Someone go look after grandma. You know what? I'm gonna have you, Mary. I'm gonna have you go look after grandma. You need better. What's it called? Work success and work speed. You take forever to work with the thing down here. Ooh. Oh. I thought I don't. We're gonna retry day 3. I'm learning. I thought it said. I did misread what it said. I thought it said don't let them perform attachment work with this thing. No, if they have this thing from doing repression work, if they do attachment work, they will die. I'm learning. Oh well. Mary, what kind of gear do you have on? No, yeah, okay, yeah, you'll be good. Calm down, he's learning. I'm learning. I'm stupid. Dualizing desires, upgrading Clyfoth deterrence. The damage stemmed from the inside, not externally. I can't read is what I'm trying to say. All right. I wonder what this thing's called. All right. I want to see how bad the negative consequences. So right now it gives you +10 attack speed, +10 movement speed. I want to see how bad the negative gets. Learning in this economy? You joke, but that truly is what happens though, right? I want to see how bad negative consequences can get. I wonder if it even has a Clyfoth counter. Every time I say Clyfoth, I think of Devil May Cry 5. Damn tree. Whereas passionate cries or shouts of charge can be heard in the middle of the night. Interesting. Learning in this economy? Impossible. Who would ever want to learn anything? So, okay, so Mary's not allowed to do attachment work ever again. Or at least until the day's over, I guess. All right, let's see. -5 reckless foolishness. Courage overflows. It's constantly looking to kill. Crumbling armor is just its name. Interesting. I do worry about how many times I do worry about sending Mary to do repression work again. I might just end the day after I finish Old Lady. We can always end the day if because it says it becomes negative after so many times, but it's non-escaping entity. So what happens if a Clyfoth counter knocks down on a non-escaping entity? Does that have it, like, if it melts down, is someone just gonna die? Like, or does nothing happen? Okay, nothing happens. You just lose some energy. Fair enough. Whatever. All right, Mary. Time to see how badly your armor, your debuff gets. Commander was always seen still clad each time he sent to battle. During one of his battles, the commander fell from his horse while fleeing the enemy and died due to a fatal injury upon his skull, so the armor once again remained undamaged. Over the years, armor made its warrior named. He was known for simply keeping the armor in storage, not wearing it for a single battle. Eventually died of old age after visiting dozens of wars without sustaining injury. During his lifetime, the armor's right arm became damaged, but there was no sign of exterior impact. The ex-family member later donated the armor to a museum. Mary, you still alive? Nope. All right. Okay. 3 times is the limit. We've found the limit. You can repress work with this thing twice, but you do the 3rd time, he cuts your head off. All right. Yeah. We can keep Mary dead. It's all right. Skin prophecy, mirror of adjustment. Okay. Do anything probably when you do here. If not, recent news will likely change your mind. After your arrival, average rate is increased by 13%. How do you feel? I'm not sure. Why do you say that? Is it normal, not normal to be happy in a situation like this? For your information, I practically run here. I'll just deliver this great news to you. I don't expect you to react like this. It would be nice if you were a bit happier. Today's a rather special day. Do you see that bottle of champagne on the table? Allow me to pour you a glass. Shall we toast? You lost a employee for the first time yesterday. In fact, many more shall follow. I'm telling you this is just in case you were respectfully shocked by the news. They had known risk from the beginning. This way I popped a bottle of champagne I've kept for so long. 3 cheers for the deceased in memoriam of their noble sacrifices. I'll drink the champagne. Allow me to give you a small bit of advice. To properly drink shape. And bubbles perfectly, just like that. Thank you, Angela. All right. I wonder, so is your 4th one always... I wonder if this is all... Yeah, okay, so your 4th one seems to always be an item. So your first 3 are actual things, and the last one's an item. All right. All right, we got to hire someone with some fortitude. All right. Oh, that's cool. What did it say? All right. Robert, more attachment work for you. Kana, you get to go work with the armor. Lobotomy, yes. Lobotomize me, please, daddy. You didn't hear me say that. All right. All right. I'm gonna go have you use this thing. I'm gonna... Oh, I get to see if I get to lose somebody again today to a fucking item. That's always the worst, is losing somebody to an item. Learning. All right, you're carrying it around with you. Justice will greatly increase while behavior adjustment is equipped. However, Celeste's growing prudence will drop at the same time. All right. Damn you, Kana, you did terrible. All right, it's a Teth. Yeah, could you please return the device? I don't trust it to not murder you. I think a level 2 justice though. Interesting. All right, so they have to keep it for at least a minute, or at least 30 seconds, or they die. Okay. There's Sandy was taking some hits though. Looks like. Damn, Kana, you already got justice level 2? That's crazy. We're learning. Like, I'm so worried about everything I'm doing right now. Behavior adjustment. Well, we're already somebody on route for that one. I love once in 100 good deeds just singing like a sermon at us. It's like, all right, what did we say? One sin. Half the energy we required. That's nice. Hello, Valko. Thank you for the head pats. How'd your stream go? All right, no attachment work. All right, Mary, or not Mary. You're Kana. Went fine. That's good. Can't do attachment work, but you can do inside work. All right, Summer, go pick the thing up again. Emily was doing some goofy things today. Like what? Like, was it just glitching out, or? All right. I'm worried for you. Not that worried, but I'm still worried. I'd send you in there, but I'm pretty sure you'll die somewhere, so. There was an AMD bug, it triggered that almost crashed it, but then it crashed a couple times, and it wasn't letting me do the things I had to do in order to kill the T64 boss. Wonderful. I need like a timer, like a watch or something. Instantly die. Cool. Good to know. That's kind of fucked up because you reduce their sanity. Like, what's her sanity currently? Like 7, I think? 14. I'm trying to get that 3-minute timer one. All right. Eventually, it like loses all meaning as they forget even how to exist. All right. Well, we've fully figured out what behavior adjustment does. Doesn't seem to do anything interesting or important. Just kind of reduces your prudence and makes your justice stronger. Which I guess doesn't matter if like you have like a really good prudence thing, but still. Like if you have a super high prudence, like it probably doesn't matter too much that try to click on Kana here to see if like all right. Okay, so doing like 1 repression work with it doesn't seem to do that much damage to you. But it's kind of trying to fool you because apparently through repression work will murder you. That's kind of fucked up. All right, Kana, you're doing a 2nd repression work with it because you've only done 1, so you should be. I should be fine to do a 2nd one. Oh, okay. I love how I'm talking to them like they can hear me. They can't hear me, but I'll keep talking to them like this because it makes me feel smart. Makes me feel like I'm actually in charge of something. So hoping to hit at least like 9. Like 9 plus would be nice here because that means I can get the last level of the. I guess I can get this like non-escaping entity bit. Bam, 8. All right, fuck you too, game. It's weird that it takes away your attachments. Armors worn by a cowardly employee, their chance of fatal injury and death are drastically increased. Inversely, when an employee who holds no fear of death wears, their chance of injury and death are exceedingly decreased. Hello. Sorry, I was interrupted. All right, Kana. You're the only one who can actively interact with the crumbling armor. I wouldn't constantly send you back in there. Lost 5 HP though. I wonder if you end the day with somebody carrying this, and if I end the day like too soon, does it still kill them? Interesting. I keep losing people. Oh, hey, pale damage. Interesting. I keep saying interesting. All right. Well. It does indeed kill them. Hey, hey, if anybody wanted to know, it does indeed kill them if you end the day too soon. That's funny. I can retry that day. I think I'm retrying days too early, but like I'm learning things. We're learning. All right. So if they work with the armor after getting the crumbling armor 01 twice, they die. So you can't make them do repression work with it 2 times and then make them do work with it again. So it seems to be what happens. All right. I think I sent Summer to take care of it. All right. Ow, my neck. Each time with work persists and the physical damage to the agent was carried out. The ultimate damage found that effect given to the agent crumbling which changed according to the number of oppression work. You'll have 42 crumbling armor, oppression work. Okay. It's weird because it doesn't mention anything in there about that bit. I kind of just have to like figure that out by myself. Know what I mean? Like I'm having to learn about some parts of these things just by myself, which is interesting to me. If you work with it too many times, you just die. I don't know if it's particularly like if you work with it too many times or if it's like if you do like the repression work twice. Testing is annoying. It takes forever. I thought you can speed up the day. Maybe it's if you get a bad result, it kills you. I didn't think about that. Oh, no, actually cancel. Excuse me. I'm generally trying to see like how this works. I'm curious. 1-800-CURIOUS. That's still called crumbling armor. Sometimes the name changes over time. You know what I mean? So that's what I want to see too. Like if I still have, Like if I keep having Kana work with it, will they have problems? Like, will they eventually just die? Huh. Kana can't do attachment work, which is depressing, but everyone else can. Behavior adjustment makes no sense to me. Also, a medium range pale weapon is nice, honestly, though, because because like when you read it, I'm thinking too much about it. I think kind of lost to justice level. That makes no sense to me. Our founder A said many times, each successful experiment makes you a better person. I don't know about that. Greatness of the company is founded on a multitude of trials and hardships, so you too shall become great. Each day in the company is another small experiment towards shaping your life for the better. Of course, it's fine. Let's spread the business, you know. How has your life been? It could be better. I kind of see the color of your life as you do. Or such as that's not true. Many things will change while you're here. That's much clearer. This is a simple metaphor, but the seed of tree will not grow just anywhere. It requires fertile soil, the right temperature, and fresh water. Barren soil for those malfallen seeds, stretching out their roots, sprouting even small leaves, are challenges full of pain. Sunlight, however, I will do my best to tend this to the soil. Cool. Whatever you say, Angela. You weirdo. You're not still reckless, are you? Wow, you actually are still reckless. That's interesting. So you could never do attachment work ever again, is what I'm learning. Interesting. Oh, look at that. She got glasses on now. That's cute. Yeah. Wow. Huh. I guess I can level up your temperance outside of doing work. So like it's no big deal, but still. That's curious, though. Sorry, I'm thinking. I'm doing a lot of thinking right now. Brain is working overtime currently, actually. I'm staring at the crumbling armor. I'm very confused, to say the least. I'm worried about sending people in there now. Well, she's just melting down. That's annoying. Ah, well. Sanity's not full, but hey, it should be alright. Do I do that? Well, does this... No, okay, it doesn't. Hey. It doesn't work out. I mean, it's worth a look, right? So my brain, that should work. You know what I mean? Is it? I mean, like, I understand, like, it's like she knows all the stories in the world and that's messed up, but like at the same time, like, she's just kind of just like an old lady in a chair. I honestly want to know if it's like a bad result is what causes people to die, or if it's like doing repression 3 times. I need to create a person who just has fortitude 2 and just send them in here to do repression and see if that causes them issues or not. I mean, I could just send Kana in there 3 times and restart the day if she dies, or they die, it dies. I don't know. I don't know if they have genders. I doubt it. Man, nothing picks against pale damage. Huh. Everything's vulnerable to pale damage, which is why it's interesting that this thing gives pale boxes, or a pale damage weapon to me. Because I was expecting the debuff just to get really bad, like it's like they take like tons of damage or something like that, not like they would just die after so much repression work. Reckless foolishness. So like if I send you here to do this, it's so funny that like this doesn't count as answering to the Clyfoth thing. It just leads the timer at 60. Oh, old lady's angry. I'm gonna reset anyways, so like I'm gonna reset anyways if Kana dies here. It was like not that big of a deal. I'm just so curious about like the extent of things. All right, so we're past the bad result. All right, so it's just bad result kills you. Huh. Interesting. Negative effect is getting really bad though. Minus 10 HP is kind of nutty. May soon cut everything away. I want to test the limits. I want to do like, what's the programmer term? Oh, not programmer, QA developer term for when like you're walking against all walls to see if make sure that every wall is solid. I want to what's it called? I heard it on a podcast once. I want to see like what happens if like I get too many bad. If I like do too much repression work with it, do they go crazy and put the armor on? That'd be interesting to me. Courage ever flooding gave rise to foolishness and devoured everything. I mean, it's just a health debuff. It's not that bad, honestly. I'm gonna end the day here. Conless Fortitude went to level 3. Okay, I think these numbers are broken because sometimes it's like it was already level 3 when we entered today, so like that doesn't make any sense. All right, let's see. We getting in our box today. Ooh, a bunch of new ones. The more blood it has, the more beautiful it is. While you are under the fairy. You know what? I've been cursing the fairies. Let me bring the fairies in. To prevent them from coming all the way. Bows a great opportunity to show the generous, caring chit-chats with your subordinates. Rewards trend to travel faster than you think. Please keep in mind that you have to do everything they ask of you. Simply thank them for their efforts. Tell them you hope they will keep up their good work. They'll benefit both parties, don't you think? Are you still following me? What we need is a gesture of goodwill and nothing more. Do not go overboard and listen to whatever nonsense they have to say. And then bar, expect you to make the right decisions. Hey, Yasad. Hello, Yasad. We love you, Yasad. Anybody here not a fan of Yasad? Why? What did he ever do to you? All right, let's see. All right, Connor, you still have... Yeah, you still have the minus 20. That's kind of nutty. But you're at Justice level 3 now, which is nice. Yeah, that is indeed a fairy. I'm gonna keep sending Kana to do repression work on this thing. All right, let's see. Under the fairy's care. It's similar to a fairy, having 2 pairs of wings and a small body. They act as a cluster. All right, it can't be that bad. It's got like pretty cheap stuff, so it has to be a Zane level entity. Let's do this. I'm generally just like, Kana is so interesting to me. I want to see what happens. I want to see how bad this debuff can get. All right. Okay, so it can only get to this high. A negative, wow, a 2? Okay, it likes instinct work. That's interesting. Sero, you're up. So it's a cluster of fairies, huh? Ball fairies appear on the employee. Small fairies will heal the employee HP over a limited time. Okay. I'm so interested. Yeah, okay, so just a bad result causes your head to get chopped off, is what I'm learning. Is what I've learned? Question mark? So interesting. And Kana's just kind of forever stuck with this minus 20 HP debuff, but additional attack and stuff, though. And they can never do temperance work ever again. But like, it's a good place to like train justice, I guess. If play and a fairy character assigned to a different containment unit, they will immediately die and consumed by fairies. Okay. I told you I don't trust the damn fairies. So if I... Huh? Wait a second. That makes sense. So... So, question, are they still under the fairy's care currently? Or nah? Kana, I'm putting the armor on you and giving you a sword. Because I just think that'd be a cool thing to do. Considering you have all the other debuffs up from it, might as well give you the cool armor and sword from it. Can't believe I have a fortitude training one. Well, time to go beat that thing up, I guess. I don't know who died. Doesn't matter who died. We got our energy, we got out. Let's go. You're bald. You're bald. Nice. I think we'll need it because we have a lot of bald gear. increasing. You have proven that you're much more capable than you originally perceived yourself to be. The high echelon is watching you. A, he's a visionary, a farmer who sowed seeds on a virgin soil no one approached before. Oh, I guess they died. Yeah, well. I should have given them gear, you may say. And you're right. I will do that now. Christopher. Let's see. Christopher, you seem so mad. You gotta chill out. Everything's gonna be okay. Have you put on this, and then soda's so bad. Beak's alright. And Kana, you get to put on. Oh wait, no, excuse me. I didn't mean to put that on you. Tasha, I apologize. Kana, you get this, and then you get the sword as well. I think that'd be cool. So what? Keep calm and go bald. So they follow employee around when they entertain me. We use their special ability to help heal injuries. Employees call this the act of fairies' care. They often act as per goodness of their heart. I'll take care of you. Anything will be peaceful while you're under the fairies' care. You can also enjoy the evidence classes you'll get from other employees. Not that this is important, but what if fairies don't approach you? Then you should reflect on your life. When Emil and I took shifts entering the fairies' containment unit, the fairies did not hesitate to approach me. Only me, never towards Emil. Yes, why just yesterday he refused to share snacks with me, and he was acting all high and mighty. It is a sacred act to be protected by the fairies in any world. However, do not enter the containment unit just to have a bit of fun. If you've read a few books on them, you'll know the fairies dislike those who take advantage of their kindness. When Walter, who was under the care of the fairies, died in the room of another, you noticed some anomalies. His stomach and face were ripped off, and his eyeballs and organs were damaged as if they were eaten by something. More of the containment unit Walter was found in was for an anomaly that uses psychological attacks. Meanwhile, the fairies had someone's blood and flesh smeared all over their mouths. We did not bother to examine them to find out whose flesh and blood it was. Having fairies that live in the forest visit you because they like you or that you've done good deeds is only something that happens in fairy tales. Even though we know this truth, we still somehow become deluded, thinking that the fairies' care is happening because of all the good deeds we've done, or the fairies are favoring us because there's something that makes us more special than the other employees. The fairies are no more than carnivorous monsters, and their protection is their method to keep the meat fresh. When an employee enters an entertainment unit, they gobble them up in fear they would lose their food to something else. However, the employee was greatly satisfied by the fairies' care. We saw a drastic increase in their accident rate, so we deemed it necessary to tell the truth to the employees. Huh. I'm curious. $100 curious. So what? You're bald. Christopher, you're going bald. I'm sorry. Ooh, only common now. Do not do that one. All right. You're bald. Congratulations, Christopher. You're bald. Oh, wow. You immediately got the sunglasses, too. That's crazy. I'm like watching this. I'm afraid she's going to die or they're going to die. All right, good. No death here. Only joy and happiness. All right, I'm about to have a Clifoth meltdown. It's just the ball. I do like that your bald is basically a useless thing other than giving you the bald buff. That's it. That's all it does is give you the bald buff. And give you access to the bald stuff. Outside of that, it's like basically a very absolutely useless piece of garbage. Alright. It's been a good like few minutes. I want to see if I send Sero up here, do they die? Because that's what the fairies care, you know what I mean? And being under the fairies care, does that count? Because it says we heal the employees over a limited time. Okay. Okay, no, it seems fine. All right, yeah, so it seems as long as if the fairies are on top of you, then they cause the issue. If they're not, you're good. I just realized that this color right here totally corresponds to what event you're gonna have that day, huh? I sure is my chat not working? Like on screen? I do like that you can only create one set of armor. Strange things are happening today, I think. Oh Christ. 3 cheers, boys and gentlemen. Beat it to death. Beat it to death. Motherfucker. Quit it. Quit moving around. Oh no, you're gonna freak out. It's gonna freak out once in. Do I have any escaping entities? Oh, that's cute. I don't have any escaping entities. Wow. Fairy Festival is what it's called. Interesting. I like how Crumbling Armor didn't change his name. Old Lady hasn't changed his name. You're bald. It's still you're bald. I have no reason to go visit Crumbling Armor ever again. I already have the one item it gives you and the max buff from it. Outside of it giving me stuff, I guess. No purpose to it, at least. Kind of lost a level in justice. Maybe. I don't actually know what that means. Sometimes it seems to be correct they lose levels. Sometimes it seems to be not correct. All right, who's next? I mean, I can always just reset to the previous beginning of the week. Question: what would you do if one of your subordinates, who is harvesting energy from an enormous meat quota, shall face certain death doing so? Who must continue producing energy. Issuing a rise. Lobotomy Corp is Green Street Giants. Missions produce energy are property, but you do seem to listen to my words. Last time I got an earful about how I said I would save the employee, so I thought I'd be a bastard this time. All right. Oh wait, you're already bald? Interesting. All right, let's see. What do you look like? You're cute. Don't see anything. Probably a Teth class, maybe a little bit higher than that. HE class, a he class. Hee hee. Let's see. Where do I start with you? I wonder. Do I have anybody? Well, Krazan, your first day here, go look at the flower. Apparently it's not a flower, so be careful, but go look at the flower. I don't have to interact with it, but I want to. It's fun. It's gonna kill Kana one of these days because she's just gonna roll poorly. They're gonna roll poorly. All right. All right. It doesn't like insight work is what I'm learning right now. Does white damage. Doesn't like insight work and does white damage. Doesn't do a lot of white damage though, so it should be fine. As long as they don't go crazy, that is. Alright, with that many, I'm assuming a 5 is probably not going to be good enough for it. It's probably going to be a bad result. It seems to have escaped from containment. But where? Oh, I hear it. But where? Oh, it's right there. Date somebody. Well, we're about to press the top button. Okay, so it only has one Clyfoth counter. Good to know. So don't go that way. Well, Granny, if you get angry, I'm sorry. Can't do anything about it. Rogan. Again, I don't really care. She's not escaping into D. She doesn't do anything. So if she has a meltdown, it's whatever. At worst, what happens is she gets angry and her solitude meter fills up. But then I just won't send anybody in there anyways. It's not growing more flowers, is it? I don't see another one. Oh, you fool. Oh, no, you went up top. Good, you're smart. Oh, no, it was just Granny getting angry. I guess more instinct work, huh? Sounds like... Did somebody else walk in there? Is that what happened? Yeah, it looks like somebody else walked in there. Whatever. I was in the floor containment unit. It only shows eyes and mysterious luminous organ above the ground. Well, Kana, you've got to go deal with your big crumbling set of armor. Sorry to say that. I didn't want to put you down. I didn't want to send you down there because, you know, because, you know, it's deadly or whatever. But you know, gotta do what you gotta do. It makes me wonder though, if I do this, how do I suppress you? Or do you just kind of sit there forever? What's up, Duck? Something wrong? There's not more flowers growing, right? I'm not crazy. So I swear I hear the sound of flowers growing, but I don't see any more. The Donald deal is going to pop up over here, and I know it, but... I'm looking around for flowers. I don't see any. I think people are just wandering into this hall. I think like the clerks are just wandering to the hall and dying. Probably should send Rogan to do it instead of this guy, but it's whatever. Does ball do damage to you? It's black damage. That's hilarious. I hate this thing so much. I hate that they teleport around. That's what's annoying. 3 cheers for the beginning for me, honestly. Should we just fuck off? Nope. Okay. It's so mad currently. Oh no. Do not go there. Oh. It it the flower solved my own problem for me. That's a lot of damage. How do I get you back to your cage? I guess I don't. I guess you just kind of sit there forever, huh? Finally, somebody let me out of my cage. You kind of just sit there until the day's over, huh? Kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Which I would like to know more about you. It keeps eating the clerks. It's really funny. I mean, good. Fuck the clerks, honestly. Nope, there goes another one. Oh no. Oh no, Kana's dead. Kana, no! Kana, no! Oh. You're not dead? Now I'm confused. It'd be like that? I mean, as far as I understand, the clerks exist to make me angry, so. It's interesting, because last time I had somebody in here, and they got a bad result against the armor, their head got chopped off. So now I'm curious what causes their head to get chopped off. I know if they do attachment work, their head gets chopped off. Maybe if they fail at repression work, it causes their head to get chopped off. I don't know. Old lady's angry because we didn't say hello to her. But like, you have a flower sitting outside your room right now, ma'am. That's going to eat somebody. -1 lob for breaching abnormalities. Okay, but I don't know how to put it back in its cage. And it does like 500 damage. So as far as I understand, so... All right, let's see. What are we getting today? Skin Prophecy. 0980. Among these 3 letters for the alphabet ABC, which would you select? C sounds nice. C, not a bad choice. Persons who select C believe the process is more important than the outcome. Therefore, they are good at planning ahead and enjoy change. They will be able to get insight and attain into growth without being confined by the rules. Basis behind observations, but admittedly a fun little time for these tests. You know, maybe I could imagine whether I would have been this or that kind of person if I were human. Is it too odd for me to think about that? It's so weird to get just the Angela parts and not get like the part where you talk to Yasad about it, about the games. All right, I guess no, Kana did not lose a level. I don't know why it says she did. The only way Kana can gain temperance now is if I level it up for her, so that's what I'll do. All right, so it doesn't like insight work. What the hell is that thing? All right, Rogan. You're the lowest totem on the pole. You're getting sent over there. All right, let's see. Let's try instinct now. What? It doesn't like instinct worked either. Maybe repression. Tasha? What? No, bad. I was trying to see if I could shoot it while it was above ground. Nope. Huh. Sorry. I'm just... confused right now. Has anyone ever said this game's a little bit janky? Just a little bit. Not like too much. There's a little bit of jank in this thing. Need a red damage thing. Prefer a long range one. A beak would be good. Black damage also might be useful. Yeah, it's a little bit, because like trying to get, because sometimes you'll click on somebody, but then you want them to go away, and like it just takes a while for the game to recognize that you want it to go away. All right, so this thing fortifies ego gifts. Let's try attachment work with this thing down here. I bet it's gonna be repression. Oh. All right, attachment seems to be working better than instinct did, at least. That's good. I mean, it is a flower, so maybe... All right, it likes attachment work. Good to know. No, it doesn't like attachment work. Doesn't. Okay. He doesn't like anything apparently. I do have a super soldier and Kana. Kana's a super soldier basically. It makes ego weapons better? But how? Do I have another Teth? No? Seems to be the same. All right. Don't go into your bald hallway. Good to know. Okay. That's a janky way to do that. In my opinion. No, Delta 10, Delta 10, no! Delta 10. Alright. Ital 16, edit 16, edit 16. Okay, so it likes, okay. It's kind of funny. Let's use up a little bit more energy to fortify a weapon. I don't know what it does, but doesn't like instinct or it's so weird. That it ain't that man's gun. That's rude. That gun cost me a lot of money. That gun was really good. I don't even have the thing that makes that gun anymore. That was like a gun came from the doll. That's fucking rude. What? But when I tried insight last time, it failed, unless I was using instinct. Connor still alive? Wait, is Connor dead? Oh. Oh. Connor lost her debuff. So if I... Oh, just... I didn't visit the old lady. I'm sorry, old lady. What does the solitude do? Makes them take damage. Okay, so who do I have that... Well, we're about to find out if Kana's gonna die. Or we're about to find out whether or not she... Did the game... Sorry, I think the game glitched out. Yeah, you still had... What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh. Is it because they had the throughout... Because it's a hat, right? So they got the hat. They got this hat which hid this effect. That doesn't seem right. Mods. Turn the game off. Mods. I forgot you're a mod. I completely forgot that you are a mod in this chat. All right. Well, at least I know how to deal with this thing now. I get to keep my gun this time. Oh. Or wait. Wait. Did it eat the gun? I think I still lost the gun. That's lazy and don't actually moderate. Oh. Malcolm, think of head hats. Meat lantern. That's what they called me in high school. That's really fucked up. It ate the gun, but didn't get, but even though I reset. The fairies seem kind of nice. As someone who hates fairies, they seem alright. Y'all ever get a thunderstorm that sounds like a bomb's going off? So, I don't understand, how long does the fairy's care last? Does it last until like the thing disappears from them? Huh. Bailiff, smack his pee-pee. I'm just clicking buttons right now. These rooms right here are nice because you just like get to walk right into here. Per food time. Oh, God, I hate perk food. It's unironically one of the worst ones, in my opinion. I know it actually, no, I know it's actually not that bad. Somebody's dead, right? Just 2 interns died there. Yeah, looks like just 2 interns died there. All right. I do love the sound of the game's like, oh no, someone was broke out of containment. Meanwhile, it kind of just sits in a hallway and eats people. Oh God, wait, how am I gonna? I guess I have to like pull people with like guns from down here. Because if I order like any of them to suppress it, they'll just walk into it, right? You know what I mean? So I'm assuming you can't suppress it with a melee weapon, considering it does like instant damage, instant like KO damage. 1, 2, 3. Kind of annoying, honestly. I don't like Meat Lantern. Kind of a bastard. How much HP it has. Oh, I have enough. The sound of the game is going back to normal. Bang, 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 bang. There it goes. So annoying. Let's use up some of our power to play roulette. Duck, we're gambling. It's your favorite thing. Don't you love gambling? Yay. I don't know what this does. I'm still confused by this thing. Because it says it fortifies it. But it doesn't seem to make the weapon better. You know what I mean? It also seems to eat weapons too. It's a bastard. I like how Kana cannot possibly ever get more temperance. So it's like they're just stuck at a 50% success chance rate for everything. Yay! Yay! We got our... Alright. 4 of them have higher attack power, however, this possibility of losing the ego during the fortification process. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I was like, why can I, at the end of the day, I forgot that it uses ego to do that. Or uses power to do that. Ooh, what the hell? Excuse me? You're bald. Duck, guess what? You're bald. Can we finish with the fairies already so I can end the workday? True. So true. It keeps saying Kana's justice went down to 2, but it hasn't. It keeps saying this. But just not that's not true. So, is this what the company normally looks like without the sensor on it? I'm so interested in everything this game has to offer me when it comes to like tidbits of lore. But like the will, the curiosity is strong, the will is weak. I really did just lose that fucking gun. I even reloaded it and I still lost the gun. What the fuck? Who does that? True. OMG, so true. All right. Boxes max for you. What's max for you? 14 boxes. Let's do a little. We do a little more gambling in this house. Oh wait, we can't gamble yet, can we? Now we should be able to. Get some energy. So if we interact with the meat lantern too quickly, it gets angry. How do I interact slower? I guess I'll employ with low temperance. Also, like, I don't know how long. Trying to find it. Oh, it's over here again. And you all have a red gun. Excuse me, I meant to send you to suppress the damn thing. Meat lantern's kind of annoying. Like it gives a good amount of boxes, but like it's too temperamental. No, you know what I mean? What does justice do again? Move speed, attack speed up? That's interesting. What you think? Thunder and lightning. I mean, I have to keep working with it because it gives me the best amount of boxes out of everything that I have. No, well, old lady gives a similar amount of boxes actually. But you understand what I'm saying, right? Because it doesn't like hurt the person who's working with it. So it's like whatever. Well, I mean, I guess it does like white damage, but like it won't kill them for working with it, which is like what. So it's like whatever, right? Because I mean, the worst you can do is make them go crazy. I guess you can make them crazy and then like plant the flower right outside and then eat them right away, but like. I don't know. Yeah. Oof. That's an interesting dialogue line. I want to use some of our power to try upgrading because I want to like get all of these. I understand that I have to do that for the true ending. I just want to do it because, like, I like knowing things. I have to say, this game does, like, work on my love of knowledge really, really well. Game makes me, like, want to keep playing because I want to know everything about it. Hey, got gold. That should be my 5th use, I believe. The glasses are broken. Lose the Admiral's power after days passed. Okay, cool. So you have to keep gambling every single day. Keep gambling, the game says. All right, so it's green. Green. What's green? Doubt? We love gambling. Damn, I called it. All right. Okay. I thought maybe like the side effect of having all that stuff was that your character would seek out fights nonstop, but no, it just reduces their HP, but makes them attack quicker and move faster. And they can't do temperance work or they'll die, but like that's whatever. Doesn't even debuff them at all. Wow, he's actually super strong against red damage too. The armor I gave him. Like, what's he weak to right now? Just pale? Yeah, like he's super strong against red, and he endures black and white damage. He just takes like a lot of pale damage. I haven't met anything that does pale damage yet. We're still waiting for that to happen. Not looking forward to it, but I'm waiting. I'm indeed waiting. We're observation level 4 for it, which is interesting to me. We love gambling. Smiley face. Insulting me by not using servo face in my own chat. I can't believe you do this to me. Thank you, Travis. It's the proper way to do it. Oh, excuse me, Grandma. I haven't talked to you all day. I'm sorry, Grandma. Well, you know what? This time, Grandma, we'll talk to you. Oh, where'd the flower go? Where'd the flower go? Where's the flower? Oh, it's down there in Old Faith and Promises room. Okay. I mean, we can take care of it. As long as, like, you don't just walk into it. I guess we can take care of it. You know what I mean? Just so we can get head to step out for a bit. What all have I missed? We have a flower. It's called a meat lantern. It's kind of annoying to deal with, honestly. Honestly, Grandma going crazy didn't really do anything either. He likes to eat people, though, as you can see. I wonder what these monsters look like without the filter. You know what I mean? All right. I'm sure I'll never actually get to see it. All right, whose gear am I gambling? Because the idea is that these all look like those cute little dolls because we have a filter on us saying it. Which I'm confused because the picture that she filtered had like people dead behind her, but then she filtered it to not have people dead behind her. I assumed like it would just have like the dolls behind her, right? You know what I mean? But it just like filtered the people out completely. All right. We're gonna do some light training now that we have a chance to. Let's throw Kana up down here for one last thing. I don't know what to do, really. I mean, I guess I could throw, like... Everyone's kind of temperanced out at this point. Dude, Kana just books it everywhere she goes. I guess, like, you can put, like, the repression thing on 2 or 3 people. You know what I mean? Like the repression training thing that like this debuff right here, or debuff right here. Put like 2 or 3 people and be no problem. I'm just trying to finish the day out. Come on. I'll say our body is pretty good. Kana's prudence went to 3, fortitude went to 4. Kana's like actually kind of a really good employee. All right, let's see. Which ones do we get today? Adulta of the Sleigh. I mean, might as well choose F0102, right? Is anyone there? Can you read me? I repeat, is anyone there? You can call me B. Hey, B. I would say so, yes. That's so. Well, I can't judge whether you're not telling the truth. You're the manager, but you don't actually know anything about the company, do you? Time you speak, we will need to be brief as possible. I'm needing to call here. Contacting someone for a long period of time is dangerous. Let's get our girl Hod. Hi, Hod. What do I need? Hod, what do I need to do for you? Memory. Suppress 4 different abnormalities. I just want to be a good person. All right. I do think we're gonna. Time is it? 7 o'clock. We'll go for another hour. All right. Let's see. What do we have up here? Cool. Let's see. What are we looking at here? Probably Teth level. Well, time to burn some people up, I guess. Considering it said you all shall be reduced to ash like me. I really gotta give people gear though. All right, so it doesn't like attachment, looks like, at least. All right. Nothing bad, so bad so far. Maybe instinct? War crimes? No war crimes. Only Naka. All right. Maybe instinct. Doesn't like attachment stuff. No war crimes. There's no crimes being committed in this facility. This facility is all above board. We're all having a good time here. Oh, it really doesn't like instinct, it looks like. All right, we're at 7 now. What to unlock first? Okay, it likes low insight. Hey, meat flour didn't go crazy. Oh shit. Old lady's to go crazy though. Gotta make sure we work with her a couple times. Kana still can't do anything other than still can't do temperance work. So if I want them to get better at temperance work, I'll have to like manually do it. All right. Or number one, probably when the work was bad, well, with high probability. And okay. That's good to know, because I got 2 bad results in a row, so I'm just lucky, I guess. I swear to God, if you're like a woo class. I swear to God, if it's like a woo class, but like it only gives like 9, I'm gonna be so angry at it, just so everyone knows. I demand excellence. I demand supreme excellence from all things. All right, what's mad? 1,000 sins. Why are you mad? I didn't even know 1,000 sins could get mad. It doesn't do anything. That's kind of funny. Which part? Her exploding? The exploding part was the funny part. Is that fucked up for me to say? That I think like this little girl has a matchstick inside her exploding is funny. I don't know what to, so she walks towards her victim and then explodes, right? So if she chooses one of my people, I just have to keep moving that person around forever, right? Like that's gonna be the only solution in my brain. I'm gonna keep working with it. I mean, it's not really worth working with, honestly, because it doesn't give that much. But I'll keep working with it just so I can unlock all of its stuff here. So I can know how high its Clyfoth counter is, also. Damn. I have to go look at it again one more time just to unlock its name. I don't want to interact with Meat Flower. I will eventually, but like not right now. So it's definitely a better idea for me to do this bit after I've gotten all my energy, right? Like I shouldn't be researching things while I'm also trying to collect energy and trying to fight out ordeals, that is. Scorched Girl. Yep, 10th class. Yep, I was right. She's a 2 Clyfoth counter. Are you actually asking? Yes. Because at this point, I've kind of like done this stuff. I've kind of done this bit over and over and over again. So like, no matter, it's whatever way you want to go about it. Fair enough. I feel like the better way to do it would be the way I'm saying. You know what I mean? No research during the day. Oh shit, I gotta... It's a orange, which is flesh eating one, if I remember correctly. I didn't give these guys any weapons. They'd be alright. These things don't piss off the entities, do they? They just kind of like are assholes and kind of just teleport around, if I remember correctly. Have I already unlocked new ordeals? That seems so quick. Yeah, they kind of just exist to impede your progress. Feels like. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, they just kind of move around, it looks like. katana having... Wow, I have 7 bullets? That's a lot of bullets, in my opinion. All right. Excuse me? 20 to 30 damage? That seems like a good weapon. Tell me that it's not a good weapon. Like, give me one reason why it's not a good, like this seems like a good weapon too. Give me like a reason these aren't good weapons. Like, I want a legitimate reason. Like, it's slow, sure, I guess. But it's long range, so like you get like a tank out there. You get a tank out there, and then you have like this motherfucker just shoot a hole through somebody. All right. Scorch Girl has been tamed. We've figured out how to. Okay, well. The problem with Scorched Girl, though, is that she doesn't like it if you are higher insight than 2 or higher prudence than 2. So we're going to have to keep just feeding her low insight people from other departments, in my opinion. It's actually this being the department that she ended up in is actually probably the worst role I could have got, I think. Because this department, people develop faster. People you put in this department gain levels faster. I don't have enough anomalies that break free for the current quest I have. I just realized. You know what? I'm gonna try I've never seen a noon. I've never seen a noon ordeal. Because by the time I got to them, I was too scared to even get that far. And also I kept getting like 5 to 10 Clyfoth meltdowns instead, rather than like being able to access a noon ordeal. I was talking about, is that about the time Scorched Girl breached? Is that what the game's talking about right now? I'm like, no one's breached. What's the game talking about? Like, all right, Scorched Girl left, and she exploded. She's weak to white damage. How much health does she have? It doesn't tell you that. The odds of her going crazy on me are rare, I think, as well. Let's try using up Solitude again as well. All right, about to trigger a new ordeal too. Let's see how bad the new ordeals can get. I probably shouldn't be doing this with like a small team over here, but here we are. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, no use for Old Faith and Promise ever again. Doesn't seem worth it to keep messing with it. All vibes based, of course. Gambling every day just doesn't seem worth it, is all I'm trying to say. Because, like, I think you can only fortify a weapon once. Alright. We're bound to life. We only exist to express desire and despair. The process of understanding. Alrighty. Your HE class enemies. It's weak to black damage. Alright, the entire department's alive still, looks like. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out currently. How do these enemies work? Noon ordeals seem kind of dangerous. Not gonna lie to you. Aw. Well, training team's dead. Not that that's that big of a deal, honestly. In my opinion. I kind of like led them to their deaths, though. It was going to happen no matter what, is what I'm trying to say. Why'd you all go that way? Prefer if we went the other way. Thank you very much. Is this your first noon? It is indeed my first noon. I wanted to see how bad it gets. I want to see how bad the noon ones can be. All right. Kana's a good tank. Kana tanks pretty well. When it comes to red damage, that is, at least. All the clerks are dead. So I really should just send Kana after it. Kana should be my tank, and then like just range units 100%. Because anything in melee is just gonna get shredded by these things. I wish I could squad you guys up. I guess I can. It's like I can just like choose the ones that are like. That's too close range. Where's the person with the... Kana. I know I said you're a good tank, but holy shit, don't do that. I'm trying to create a squad here, okay, Kana? I'm trying to put together a team. No, what the fuck? Did I just assign someone to do something? No, looks like I didn't. Oh my god. Long range person stopped in the middle of the hallway. Fuck. Wow. It was inevitable, I think. My gun, though. That was all my black damage right there. Kind of did do a lot of damage to it, though, hilariously enough. Okay. All right. I don't want to lose all the stuff I gained, but like I just lost the 5 people dead, an entire department dead. Who else fucking died? Honora's dead, Jacob, Nicholas, Dia. Robertus died. How did Robertus die? First trumpet. I'll redo that day, honestly. I get to see what a noon is like, which was, I also like, I'll redo the day mostly so I can give people armor. Because I keep, I need to be reminded to do this every single time. All right, I may have to end the stream here. My camera's dying. I wanted to keep going, but my camera keeps dying every 5 seconds and it freezes up. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all very much. White damage. I will see you all tomorrow, I promise, for some Stardew Valley. That's the plan, at least. Again, thank you all so much. Until then, I hope you all have a great afternoon, evening, morning, whatever time it is for you. And as always, goodbye.